Unit 1. Identity. Recording 1. 1.
Do you speak other languages?
2.
Did you use any learning strategies?
3.
Who did you talk to?
4.
What happened?
5.
What did you talk about?
6.
Who is the best language learner in your family?
Unit 1. Recording 2. 1.
I think I'm a good employee, as I always do my best at work.
2.
At my school, we have a system of mentors who help the younger pupils, and I'm one of the mentors.
3.
My nice news is that I recently became godmother to my best friend's little girl.
4.
I'm the boss of a small company that sells sports clothes.
5.
I'll introduce you to my fiancé later. We got engaged 2 weeks ago.
6.
I took up judo 6 months ago, and I'm a member of a local club.
Unit 1. Recording 3. Part 1.
Is your brain male or female? Well, you might think it's a strange question, but some researchers have found that men and women's brains are actually wired differently. So let's do a test to see if your brain is male or female. In a moment, we're going to ask you to draw a picture of a bicycle, so make sure you have a pen or pencil ready.
Part 2.
OK, so I want you to draw a picture of a bicycle. You have exactly 1 minute, starting now. Make it as beautiful or normal as you like. Include as much detail as you can. You've got 45 seconds left. You've got another 15 seconds. You've got 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Stop. Right, stop drawing, please. Now write down on your piece of paper whether you, the artist, are male or female. That's all we need to know for the experiment. Now turn to page 158 to see what a real bike looks like.
Unit 1. Recording 4. Part 3.
Now count up the parts on your drawing. Did you include wheels, a handlebar, a saddle, a chain, a crossbar, pedals? Did your bike have at least 5 parts? And could it work? Now for the difference between the men's drawings of a bicycle and the women's. Female drawings often include a person riding the bike. Men's drawings don't usually include a person. This is a clear indication that women think people are important. Men, on the other hand, are more interested in getting the machine right. So how did you do? Is your brain male or female?
Unit 1. Recording 5. 1.
And what about your expectations of the course?
Well, as I've said, I've studied English for many years and spent time in Britain, but that was a few years ago. So for me, the most important thing is to just refresh and try to remember my English, practice speaking and listening.
OK.
You've got a very good level of English, so we'd put you in the advanced class. Is there anything else?
Could I ask a question?
Of course.
I can take the morning class from 9 to 12, is that right?
Yes, that's right.
And in the afternoon there are optional classes?
Yes. These are special classes with a special focus, like English idioms, conversation, pronunciation. We have the full list here.
I see. Thank you.
No problem. OK, well, thank you very much.
2.
There are a couple of things I'd like to ask about, Jade. Your CV says you have some experience of looking after children.
Yes, I was a tutor on a summer camp last year.
Can I ask you about that? What type of things did you do?
Well, I organised games.
Games for...
The children.
OK. And what age were the children?
7 to 10.
OK. And you enjoyed it?
Yes.
What aspect, what part did you enjoy, would you say?
I suppose I'd have to say I liked the games best.
And any problems?
No.
What about the different ages? We often find that different ages together can be difficult.
It depends. In my opinion, you can usually get the older children to help the younger ones.
3.
I think that's about it. Do you have any questions? Any queries?
Yes, actually, I do have a query.
Yes, go ahead.
It's about online classes at the university.
Right.
If I'm accepted, I saw that there are, that it's possible to take some courses online.
That's right.
So I wouldn't need to attend classes?
Not for the online courses, but, well, one thing I'd like to say is that the online courses are in many ways more difficult than face-to-face courses. Certainly in terms of reading and writing, they're really quite demanding.
Unit 1. Recording 6. 1.
Of course.
2.
That's right.
3.
I see.
4.
No problem.
5.
Go ahead.
6.
Please continue.
7.
You're correct.
8.
You're welcome.
9.
Yes, definitely.
10.
I understand.
Unit 1. Recording 7.
OK, so I'm going to tell you something about myself. My name is Monica Nielsen, and I live in a small town near Bologna in Italy. I think 3 words that describe me would be happy, talkative, and hardworking. One of the things I love about my lifestyle is that I love the house where I live. I live in an apartment with my boyfriend, and it's an old apartment in the historical part of town, so it's very beautiful. It's quite small, so I suppose that's one thing I don't like. My favourite smell is the smell of the sea. We live quite far from the sea here, but in the summer I love to drive to the coast and breathe the sea air. It makes me feel good. And finally, if I could change one thing about the past, I would bring my grandmother back. She was a lovely lady, and I miss her a lot.